Bomb. Bomb.
Out of the question. We should not be seen together.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Orb. Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough. Head.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough. Head.
Orb.
Head.
Orb.
Head.
Orb.
Head.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough. Head.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough. Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough. Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Ed.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough. Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Ed.
Orb.
Ed.
Orb.
Ed.
Orb.
Am I tough
Ed.
enough?
Orb.
Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Ed.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough. Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Ed.
Orb.
Ed.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Orb.
Ed.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
Ed.
Orb.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
I think we should be making our way to the receiving port, too.
Am I tough enough? Tough enough? Hell yes, I'm tough enough.
I've done extremely well considering my severe brain damage.
You can be on a date, and it doesn't matter at all if they invented Brum.
Happy National Meetings Week.
Oh, did you bit your grandchild?
Egg. I guess the horses have come to town.
The horses are on fire inside. What's happened here?
Good evening, hello, and welcome. I am Sean Morley, and you are watching twitch.tv/Sean Mall. Tonight, we are going to be playing some Mysteries of the Druids, 2001 adventure game about the worst cop ever made by a now defunct German adventure game studio, now owned by THQ Nordic, I believe. The game is very bad, the puzzles are impossible, the characters are unlikable, and there's some charm about it. We learned via email sent by Martine that all of the music was lost, and then had to be there was a soundtrack that a composer made over months, and then due to licensing issues, all subsequent and probably 99% of the copies of the game has been replaced by a soundtrack made by his son that had to be composed in 2 weeks. The voice acting is also very poor, and in fact, if you want to hear some of that voice acting, you can hear it by putting SFX. What was it? Druids SFX? Druids SFX.
I just chopped off his ears.
Perfect.
Such a palace for only one person.
Okay, let's hop on over into the office.
That's when I got these scars on my back.
And before we get in and recap where we are and what we're up to, I would like to thank each and every one of you that has tuned in. Specifically, I would like to say a hello and a thank you to 84 underscore Natalie, the Egg Rebel, the Loose Teddy Bear ASMR underscore Miyu, IYCD, Imperial Halloumi, please forgive me, Oracle of Truth, the Thoughtful Chauncey, Stacey JT, welcome Maggie F. I should have thought about this more. Thank you to our sponsor, Dr. Plem, the only real human in the audience, Martine F, the Dainty Terry Wogan, Mr. Trousers, the Thoughtful Ant, JC32, the lovely Tiffany 8 Row, the Null Peel, Chris Shreddit, I have unearthed the Lurker, the Confounded Lady Gaga, Dragon Garland, should have thought about where this text appears when people say hello. More welcome, the Fiery Egg, Glop.lol, Mighty Fighty Shushbugs, the Hot Car Park Rock N, I Left a Dog on a Mountain, that's Albrot for you, the Pubic Whisperer, B&M Bandit, the Swaying Tram, Spiffing, we've just got a welcome back, the Salty Shame, Arid Tracks, the Hot Elon Musk, don't know who that is.
Thank you for
and introducing probably funky Mr. Chick, the Confounded Insta Heated Up Cup, the Soggy Big Mac, probably John Cullen, the Bangin' Fully Tree Mugged Maggie FBK, the Sodden Ginger Nut Biscuit Red Tick Seed. Welcome in, one and all. Sorry if you would rather have merely lurked, and for me to have known nothing. As it is, I know everything. I'm cool and in control for once. So we're going back into Mystery of the Druids. If you've seen the previous Druid stream before, please can you put in the chat in all caps, I am Brent Halligan. And if you're not familiar with Druids, please can you put in all lowercase Druids with 5 question marks. Hello, Chris. Only going to watch the... You're going to have to. You're going to have to make an alt, honestly. You're going to have to make an alt with a really bot-based name. Thank you, A Good Pete, for the raid. Thank you very much, A Good Pete, of course. Friend of the stream and friend of the streamer, me. So do follow if you are physically and mentally capable of it. Mystery of the Druids, released in 2001, is a very, very annoying, bad, toxic, I would say toxic point-and-click adventure game. You play a fucked cop who sits in a very messy life and personal value system, and you are on the search of... You have inherited the case of the skeleton murders from a sort of... the sort of incompetent dandy cop whose office is next to yours and who hates you so much he won't even lend you a pair of scissors. This has led you to going to Deutsche France, which is France which hasn't been translated properly from the original German game. So all the place names are German. Maybe the localization team didn't realize this was supposed to be France. To discover that there is a sect of British druids that have been hiding there since the Middle Ages, and they are trying to complete a ritual that will let them take control of the entire world. And you are being helped by an American anthropologist and an Oxford professor of anthropology, who I think is your primary love interest. That is Mystery of the Druids. Let's clonk straight in. Game capture, and let me hook up the sound. Okay, sound seems to be coming through. Hello, Baldy. That's absolutely amazing. It is. It's honestly fantastic. I got a list of games I've ever played on stream, and this is in the top 3. This is the only part of 3 that have been in the Hall of Fame. Lifeline, Shadow of Memories, Mystery of the Druids. Flawless. A flawless work of art. Okay, how do I make this pop up? Game capture's not liking it. Could I just do a window capture then? Yeah. Yeah, great. So here's where we were. We are outside Oxford University Library, and we have our last puzzle was breaking into an old professor's car so that he'd get off the computer so we can check the like the registry of books. Hello, dragon. Oh, this could be a bit taller. Okay, so here's the guy being accused of stealing a book. So we planted a book on him, and then we broke into his car so he'd hear his fire alarm and then get caught by these what's the the scanners. I guess we go in here now. And then here's the computer. I actually can't remember what we're doing. There's some important book in this library. How did you escape the mansion? We took control of the female character and she came in and rescued us, even though I think we hit him with a skull, I think. I think we hit us, we as the woman, Melanie, hit Brent with a skull and then his memories came back. Public Campus Library, the University of Oxford. System date 99/10/21. Enter author. Okay, we're looking for Winfield's book on Old Celtic alphabet. And did that work?
I found what I was looking for. The book I need is in position 48-3 CB.
Okay. 48. And where is that? Sorry, but where is that?
Which one?
Well, which one? Sorry, but what does that tell me? 48-3 CB.
Which one? Which one? Which one?
What do we do with that knowledge? How do I use that to find the book? Thank you. 43-8 CB.
Which one?
But the columns go up in the alphabet, right? So you wouldn't have CB. You'd only have BC, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? So you've got AB and you've got CD. Ask the desk. But the whole the receptionist hates me.
Which one?
All right, maybe I'll try. I think Halligan's fit sucks. Honestly, I think he hasn't put the effort in. I think he's not interested. Thanks, matey. It'll be in C. In C.
Which
B?
one? Which one?
Well, I don't know.
Which one?
Hello, Oracle.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
There are numbers, but they only ever go down to 13. Hang on, let me pin my East thing. 43-8 CB. Maybe if I go to C and then try clicking on 8. $43. Here's C. And won't be 8.
Which one? Which one?
I don't know.
Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one?
I don't know. I'm gonna go back to that computer. Maybe I'll get some. Maybe I'll get something from that. Click the ladder. All right, I'll click the ladder. Maybe the code is backwards. If it's backwards, then well, what would that lead me to do? There's also like 3 rooms. Start with D. Why? D doesn't appear in that code, does it? Hello, disconnected down.
Which one? Which one? Which one?
I'll just click on the ladder. Ladder? No, nothing. This ladder? How do I know I'm supposed to be in this room though, right? Because there's 3 rooms full of books. Hello, Bread Santa. We're absolutely stuck straight away. Absolutely off our bonk with confusion. Let me go on the computer again.
I found what I was looking for. The book I need is in position 483 CB.
I
found what I was looking for. The book I need is in position 483 CB.
CB. Hang on. Activity 483 CB. And then I'll unpin this because it's wrong. Is the game walkthrough in the library? Well, I'd struggle to find the position. But there isn't a CB. And why would it be CB, right? As you can see, they go AB, so that's one row.
One?
Or maybe it's in CB. Maybe CB refers to like...
Which one? Which one? Which one?
I'll go in the 3rd room. I've not been in it. Okay, I've not been in this room on the distant side. Isn't it 43.8 CB? No, I've got the right one. Here, it's 43.8 B8. We got that directly from the computer. This is CD.
Which one?
I'm so confused.
Which one? Which one?
B. Oh, hang on. We go to B and we go to 8.
Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one?
Which one? Should we ban Albrock? I was pretending to be tricked by it for an excuse.
Which one?
Which one? Okay, Spiffing, I'm listening. Here, let me spotlight you. You're this leaf worm, or is it a moth? You're in luck, Albrock. You've been unbanned.
Which one? Which one?
There wasn't even a little...
one?
Compartment C, and then click on the 3rd shelf marked 3. But in which room?
Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one?
Maybe I'll try a different room? The biggest one, alright. We'll go into the biggest one. And how are you coming to that conclusion, Spiffing? Like, how are you getting that? But the shelves, shelf 8.
This rope? I think it fell from the ceiling. It looks tough, but...
Oh! Spiffing, more point to Spiffing. You've earned this. Thank you so much, but I am going to send you back into the chat. Yes, sorry, actually. Yeah, before we move on, sorry. Spotlight Spiffing. If you could Spiffing, how did you get that from the code? Hello, Jonesy. Like, I really want to understand. I want to know if I could ever have got that on my own. Because okay, it's C. Fine, C is there, but also so is the letter B. And 8 is there. I don't know what 8's doing because it was on shelf 3. And it says 43. So how did you know it was just 3? 3 shelf from 3C compartment. But why not 8 shelf? Why did you know that 3 was the shelf? Maybe I'm best off just moving on. Maybe I'll never get it. The code was 483. Huh? It says... Well, oh, then I was tricked. Who am I banning now? Who wrote this? I was tricked. 48.3. Oh, okay. I've been looking at 40. All right. Well, who put that there? Who did this? Albert did one, and I was like, I'll pretend to go along with this so I can get angry. And then I truly got tricked. Ban Albert. Yeah, may as well. There was 2 separate codes. I worked on the first one. Yeah, you worked on you worked on the real one. Well done, Spiffing. You didn't get tricked. Man, how embarrassing. This is why we'll never complete Mystery of the Druids. So now that I have the book, should I just read the book? Oh. Oh, there it is.
That's the book I was supposed to get for Blake. The Celtic Orthographic System.
Great. Let's go give it to...
I say, stop right there.
What's the matter?
Don't you dare act the innocent. You're trying to steal that book.
Who, me? Steal a book? Madam, I'm a detective.
They're always the worst. Anyway, I can see it. If you want to borrow a book, be good enough to come over to my desk first.
Hi, Pete.
Oh, this one? There must be some mistake. I was lost in thought, you see. It must have slipped into my pocket.
Don't you lie to me. Just how often do you think I've heard that one? Now put the book back and be grateful that I'm not having you thrown out.
Let's just try and check it out normally. Have we met a druid yet? Yes. But it took a very long time to meet a druid. I think we streamed the game for like 3 straight evenings and didn't meet a single druid, but we haven't met one yet. And the druid gave me some human flesh and I ate it and it brainwashed me. So I had to get hit on the head with a skull and now I'm back to sort of normal.
You again? Haven't you found your book yet?
No. How could I? Look, I'd really appreciate your helping me.
You repeat yourself, young man.
I have found it. All of these are acting like she hasn't helped me, but I have the book now.
I'll see what I can do by myself then.
You do that.
I'll show her the book.
Here, madam. I found the book I was looking for. I'd like to borrow it.
This one?
Yes. Is there something wrong with it?
Here, madam.
You bet there is. This is our reference copy.
What's that supposed to mean?
I can't lend it to you. You will have to read it here.
You can't be serious, surely. I need this book. I have to take it to someone.
You heard me.
You have a copying machine?
Do you at least have a copying machine?
No. Why don't you copy the pages you need by hand?
Madam, I've told you the book's not for me. I wouldn't know which pages are important, and I can hardly copy the whole book by hand.
That's...
not your problem, right?
right.
I thought as much.
I'll just try these dialogue options.
Couldn't you make an exception?
We don't do exceptions. Have you any idea how many reference copies we have had stolen?
All right, forget it.
Okay, so the game now is how to steal the book from the library. Fine. What do we have on us? So we've got...
a bit of wire from Sinclair's fence.
A bit of wire.
That's the Amulet of Transformation. I'd really like to know why it's called that.
Maybe I could use the Amulet of Transformation to transform the book?
That would be stupid.
That would be stupid, apparently.
It would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
So we have, sorry, just going over what we have in our inventory. A bit of wire, an amulet of transformation. Don't know what it does. We've got a key.
Key for the door of the tower room in Sinclair's villa.
We've got a picture frame.
This is the frame of the picture I took down.
We've got a nail.
That's a nail.
We've got a broken pair of scissors.
Lowry's paper scissors have suffered a bit.
And we've got
the
some
blade is gone.
Got some garden shears.
The shears ruined.
The new bear has not premiered yet. It has a 1 in 26 chance of firing.
That's the printout of the database information on the circle. Lord Sinclair's address is on it as well. 234 Winchester Street.
Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love. I will make it so it triggers. I'll make it so it triggers next. Strength to strength. So that we don't have 26 bears.
Thank you for triggering the welcome bear. I love to see new faces in the chat, and I love to see this community go from strength to strength.
Thank you for triggering the welcome bear.
Thank you for triggering the
new faces in the chat.
Love to say faces in the chat.
From strength to strength.
And strength there.
Okay. Thank you for triggering the welcome bear.
Thank you for triggering the
new faces in the chat.
Love to say faces in the chat.
From strength to strength.
And strength there.
Okay.
That is the new welcome bear courtesy of Ava Liversidge. I'm resetting the probabilities so they are all 1 in 26 chance. Hello, bird.
Tack så mycket för att du aktiverade välkomstbjörnen. Jag gillar att se nytt folk i chatten och jag gillar att se den här gemenskapen gå från styrka till styrka.
Thank you, bird. Welcome in. We are currently trying to steal a book from Oxford Library. And that's it, really. We got no leads. I was just taking a little look at what we have in our inventory. Not very good at getting rid of stuff in our inventory. Haven't missed too much? No. All that's happened since we've come in is we managed to get on the library computer to find the book we're after, and it gave us this alphanumerical code, and then I was baffled for 15 plus minutes about how to use the code. In part, I think it's because it wasn't clear, but it's also in part because Mighty Fighty Shushbugs lied and gave me a different code, which I forgot and mistook for the real code, so it was unsolvable. But now I have the book, but I'm not allowed to check it out, so I have to work out a way of stealing it. Hello, Vince Caramel. You'll never guess what kind of potato I'm currently baking in my oven while oven is in bake mode. Baking potato. Oh, you're in Elgin. How's that going? You're going up for some... you're going to judge a... you're judging a game jam, right? GG all round. That's a more point for me. So I can't walk past these scanners, otherwise I'll get told off. So I guess I've got to try and rip... Maybe I can rip the tag off? Are you gonna tear a student to shreds, Cressop? Are you gonna scream at a student for making Flappy Bird?
That's the book I was supposed to get for Blake. The Celtic Orthographic System by Scott M. Winfield.
Paul, open.
What's upstairs can't go upstairs. I can see a couple of students reading. One of them's very precariously on the ledge. That would be an instant death. Onto marble, or whatever it is, this sort of chessboard thing. Hello, Beryl. Hope you're ready to struggle with us. Do you think I can try and use the blunted scissors to cut off the tag?
No, better not.
Well, just try instead of just saying better not.
It would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
Can I put...
I'd rather think about it again.
Do I use one of the artifacts? Maybe I could... I don't know. I have the book, but I can't check it out. I'm not allowed to take it past the scanners, and the receptionist has said it's a reference copy, so it can't be taken out of the library. That's the world building around this puzzle. Can this professor help?
Hello, Professor. Still busy? I thought maybe you'd been thrown out by now.
Hang on, nearly finished.
It's pointless. He's in a world of his own.
What do you mean? He just said, hang on a second. This guy's mad. There's no point talking to this man. He's gone computer flappy. He's gone Macintosh loopy. What if I got him thrown out? Oh, I know. What if I put this book in his pocket? I don't know why that makes any sense. I think Ava might be right. Can you mess with his car again, then use the distraction to bolt? You know, you might be right. But the way I got... Can I put this in his pocket? Because the last time
I don't want that. That won't. No, better. It won't work like that.
Closed.
The winner is...
What's the poll?
this.
Red. What potato? The answer is red. Okay, if I wanted to go out and mess with that guy's car, I'd have to leave the library. So I should first see if I can put the book back. And if I can put the book back, that's an indication that maybe I need to do that. And if I can't, then back to the drawing board.
During my latest research, I came across something very interesting.
Not a good idea.
Oh.
That doesn't work.
No, you can't put it back.
I thought it wouldn't. I can't see any connection. That's futile. It won't work like that.
Nope, that's not it. Try book on other book.
I want
don't
you
have...
to undo the other lock using the panel on the right.
That really confused me for a second. Use the book on the other book. I don't think I have two books. I've got my case file. Case file on book.
That won't get me any further.
That won't get him any further.
Well, I would have thought that Janet had more sense. Of course, it can't work like that. No, better not.
I'm just going to use it on everything.
I thought it looks like that won't. There's no. That would be. I thought that would be stupid.
That would be stupid.
I should think. I don't. I should. Of course. I'd rather. Not. They would. I should think up something else.
It's not any of that. Try row 8.
Oh, man, this is not a good time.
I'm not going to try every row in the library. It does let you look at these old
I'm pretty sure
books.
This isn't the book Blake meant. I'm pretty sure this isn't the book Blake meant.
What if it is? What if I do this?
I can't do that.
You can't do it. There are loose books. Yes, those loose books were used in another puzzle. You got the guy, the old doddery professor off his computer by putting one of those books in his pocket, then setting off his car alarm, and then he gets held up because they think he's stealing books.
Looks like a new edition of a standard work. Dead boring required reading for history students.
Dead boring. Who's the fellow on the balcony above? Yeah, I can't click on them and I can't get to them. It's an old game, so like the shape of the cursor tells you if you can do anything. And these guys aren't anything. They're just a bit of background. They're just a bit of a laugh. With the loose books. Just use every single item on every single item. I have done that. Trust me, every item so far has been used in every other item. Can't you swap books with the loose book? Okay, sure. Oh, like swap covers? Yeah, alright, that... Yeah. Yeah, maybe I just swap covers. I think maybe not because I've already used these, and I feel like every item probably only gets used once, but we'll see. Oh, smashing. More point for Martine.
The cover of this history book is a perfect fit for the book I want to borrow.
The perfect library crime. So now I have a book that looks like a book I'm allowed to take out. Can you get soft locked? Oh, I do hope so.
You again? Haven't you found your book yet?
No. How could I? Look, I'd really appreciate your helping me.
You repeat.
I just need to get out of this so I can start the conversation that...
Right, I've finished here. I found a different book that interests me. I assume you'll let me borrow this one.
We'll see. What have we here? Let me see. Oh, the Roman monetary system and fiscal policies. Yes, you may borrow this one. And just think, I've actually read this one. What a coincidence. A brilliant piece of work. Very vivid and never gets boring. You know, I wanted to be a historian, and Roman coins were my special field. But then I met my husband here at the university. He was working on his doctoral thesis at the time, and, well, you know how it is. I could discuss Roman coins for hours.
Madam? This is all highly interesting, but I do really want to borrow this book.
Oh, yes, of course. Forgive me. Here you go.
Thank you for the book and your great help.
Oh, I do hope you're not angry with me. If there's any way I can help you, please, don't hesitate to tell me.
Not for the moment, thank you. I really must be off now.
Naturally, naturally. See you soon.
See you soon.
32 years old. Oh, do you want to play Druids Bingo? I forgot about 32 years old. Do we want a round of Druid Bingo? Okay. What was it? Let me check. Random Druid Bingo? Or was it Druingo? Is that what we called it? Was it Dringo or Druingo? Was it Dringo? Let me check. Nope, it wasn't Dringo. Maybe it was Druingo. Oh. Was it just Druid Bingo? Was I really that boring? Oh, sorry. Random Druid Bingo. What did we call it? I'm gonna look in the big folder of randomizer categories. What did we call it? Okay, go to D. There's so many in here. We've got dog type, Dominic Cummings phrase, donkey, double, druid, druid phase, druids, druid phrase, Dunlop phrase, egg, Ike. I guess it was one of these. Druids? Let me check on the relative size. It was druids. I think it's druids. Random druids. Does it look full? Yeah, that looks pretty full. Immoral behavior. Yeah, I think it was druids. So please add to druids. And in a minute, I'll roll us a bingo card. And you know, that's a little extra chance at some more points, which I know we're all very invested in, very keen on. In fact, I've added a donation target that whenever we hit it, if ever we hit it, it will trigger in the short term a special stream to let chat randomize and create a stream that I'm forced to do. Hello, Kate. Choosing random druids mushroom tea. Oh, you have to do exclamation mark add. It's everything's really fiddly, and all I could do is apologize. I don't know how to make anything more user friendly. All right, bingo druids. Okay, here's what we're looking for. Janet, only right click and forget to left click. Bad salt. Sean gets hello reception music. Sean gets angry at someone in the chat. I think we can tick that one off. that one's done. Congratulations to Mighty Fighty, who was the cause of it. A well-constructed narrative twist. No. A bothering a woman. Yep. There's also absolutely some women, eh? So congratulations to Josie Rosalind Bird.exe. Inside the boat, not so far. Made a thorough job of it. Did we with the book, maybe? Speech doesn't match subtitles. I've not been paying enough attention. Aggressive piano, not so far. Sean is mad at the game. Not so much so far. Pizza, Floating Man, Craig Charles, doesn't think to go left. Die. Transporter clone, criminal activity. Yeah, we've broken a law there, I think. Madam, that's stupid. There has been quite a bit of Madam, that's stupid. I think we've had a bit of Madam, that's stupid. Do you think that counts? Do you think our latest interaction counts as a Madam, that's stupid? Sean rapidly cycles through emotions about the game. No, I know what I'm signing up for. Bodies don't work like that. So far it's been okay. Child Soldier, a pleasing and easy to solve puzzle. Not so far. Okay, we'll cross Madam That's Stupid off. Mortal Barrel, congratulations. And we'll just keep an eye out. We'll come back to that in a bit and see what we can tick off. And that means we're good to go talk to Blake. And the rule with the bingo card is if ever we hit a line, then we'll redo it. We'll refresh it. Were there pigeons here? I got my book, yeah. I got the book. I wasn't allowed to take it out. And then you swap covers with a book you are allowed to take out, and then you check that one out. Oh yeah, if anyone's not seen any Druids before, get a load of the music in here. I'm not sure if the glitch will still happen, because we've moved on. But the music. To the station? What station? Oh no, we're still good. Everything's still good.
Here you are. Here's the book you asked for.
Ah, yes. Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Halligan. Well, did you have any difficulties with Mrs. Owen at the issuing counter?
None I couldn't handle.
Good. I'll get to work at once. Oh, by the way, Mr. Halligan, Miss Turner called about an hour ago. She's worried about you because you haven't been in touch for such a long time.
Did she say that?
Yes. She said she needs to speak to you urgently.
That's Miss Turner there.
No need. I asked her to come out here and join me. She should be arriving any minute now.
The music.
How long will the translation take?
Oh, not long, I hope. The book will be a great help. You'd better just wait here for a moment.
I'll just take a look around then, if you don't mind.
Of course not. Be my guest.
Sorry, I didn't catch any of what he said. I was absolutely caught up in the moment. What have we just been told to do? Blake? Oh, hello.
Mr. Halligan, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
That's really jarring. Yeah, hello. Well, you found me now.
Well, you found me now.
How did you get on? Any news?
Mr. Blake's busy translating the parchment we found. He thinks the amulet and the parchment are somehow connected. Maybe we'll be able to stop the Druids once we know what the parchment says.
How are you getting on with your translation, Mr. Blake?
I've done about half. Just be patient a little longer.
Of the book I just gave you?
I'm touched at your concern.
Now, don't go imagining things. After all that's happened, it's only natural that I should be worried about you. And Mr. Blake.
Well, I had to get Mr. Blake this book.
That took rather a long time. I've been phoning around asking for you.
You've been trying to get hold of me?
Yes. I also went to Scotland Yard and spoke to your chief. He's a bit cross with you.
He was cross with me at the beginning.
Cross with me? Why? What have I done now?
Lord Sinclair's planning to bring charges against you for burglary.
What? I don't believe it.
Sinclair's a druid.
That old devil Sinclair seems to feel he's pretty safe, doesn't he?
It looks that way. It seems he has very influential friends in the police force. Whatever, your chief asked me to tell you that you're suspended, effective immediately. Oh, and the next time you come to the office, he expects you to give him a comprehensive report in writing.
What? He can't be serious. Don't tell me he's handing the case back to that thick-headed big-mouth Lowry.
I wouldn't know.
Thick-headed big mouth.
All he said was that he expects you to hand the file to him as soon as you get back to the yard.
I certainly will not. This business is just too important to let go. I don't care what the chief says. I'm going to carry this case through on my own.
Hello, Spleeny. Oh, cutscene.
What's going on out there?
Yes, Druids.
What is it? What's happening?
Yes.
Leave me! Get out of the danger zone! Here, take the parchment and go!
Is that a different person?
Get out of here! You get out of here. I'll follow you. Get out of here! Quickly, run!
This game fucking rules.
Oh, God! Mr. Blake! I have to go back and get him out of there.
Are you crazy? Don't go. It's pointless.
That was all
You can't help
cutscene.
him
I didn't
anymore.
click to advance.
He's dead.
Yeah.
It just
You're right.
did nothing for a long time.
My God, what an inferno. Let's get out of here, Melanie. Otherwise, we'll be next.
Where can we go? To Scotland Yard?
No, that's not a good idea. The Chief Inspector's waiting for me there. We'd only lose time. And Sinclair is getting more and more powerful with each new murder.
So what can we do?
You heard what Mr. Blake said. Sinclair has the power to complete the ritual. No matter what we do, for the time being, nobody can stop him.
Then we're lost.
No, Melanie. We have one chance left.
What do you mean?
We have to go to 12 Bridges. We have to try to move the Gate of the Worlds. If we want to stop Sinclair, we have to stop those who gave him his power 1,000 years ago.
You believe in that Gate of the Worlds thing? It's just a myth, a fairy tale.
The question is not whether I believe in it, Melanie. The question is whether we have any other options.
You're right. Come on, then.
Oh my God, okay. So I think we're going back in time 1,000 years. I can't even process what's already happened, and now I'm going back in time. Caution, danger. Careful, there's danger.
This place is just incredible.
Yes. It's beautiful.
But also rather ramshackle. Just like Mr. Blake told us.
Okay, just while we've got a moment to pause. So what's happened is we gave Blake the book. He had translated half of it in 10 seconds. But then, I don't really understand, but the clouds turned black and an energy bolt came out of it, presumably from a druid. Blake's dead, but we don't know because we didn't really verify. We decided there wasn't enough time to check if he was alive or dead. A man in a wheelchair in a burning building. He's just probably dead. We won't look. We have to go. All of that was a cutscene, and then nothing happened for it because Albert set off Puppy. So I was just waiting, but I didn't click to advance. It just has a long bit of nothing at the end, and then it just pops to the in-game thing. We've come to the 12 Bridges, so I think the way we're going to try and stop the Druids is they're too powerful for a guy who's just been kicked off the police force and Melanie. So we're going back in time to stop them ever getting power in the first place. And now we're going to ask Melanie something. Also, I think there's probably some bingo to do here. No bad salt. A well-constructed narrative twist? Not quite right. Aggressive piano, we've had that. Congratulations to Lucy Lefty. Sean is mad at the game. Nope. Floating man. I don't know if anyone floated so far. Sean rapidly cycles through emotions about the game. Yes. Yep. Bodies don't work like that. Do you think so? I don't think so. All right, personal question.
Can I ask you something personal?
That depends on just how personal it is, Brent.
Maybe we won't have the ticker up because it blocks the subs which are up at the top.
What did you think of me when I first came to your museum?
What did I think? Brent, do I really have to tell you?
Of course you don't have to, but I'd like to know.
I'll tell you, but only if you promise not to be angry with me.
Oh, God, is it that bad?
Well, do you promise?
I think we're going to promise, but no, you're right. The cranging. Yeah, no. Somehow I forgot about that. Bodies don't work like that. Congratulations, Lucy Lefty. If we want a line, then we'd need to have me forgetting to left click and not thinking to go left. So I'm going to need to make 2 mistakes to finish that off, which is good because I don't think we're going to get a child soldier. I'm going to promise. Let's find out.
Okay, I promise.
I thought this unshaven bloke's wearing a totally unfashionable coat.
What? That's what you thought?
Yes.
And was that all you thought?
You ask a lot of questions, Brent. I think that's enough for a start. Perhaps we can chat a bit more later. Now we've got other problems as well, don't you think?
Sure. More than enough, I would say. We will find a way of getting over that.
I hope so, Brent.
Melanie?
Brent?
It's about that conversation we had.
What is it, Brent? More questions? You're really curious.
Can you hear a weird echo on Melanie's voice that doesn't seem to be present for Brent's voice?
How can we get to the rocky island?
The bridges don't look very inviting to me.
Yes, I can see what you mean. A lot of them have cracks as well. It's probably too much of a risk. They will collapse one after the other.
But we can't just stay here and hope for a miracle either. We have to do something.
Did Blake say anything else that could help us?
I don't think so. Not while I was there, anyway. You were the one who talked to him.
He only told me that there had been a place of worship at this location for millennia.
That doesn't help as much, does it?
Where's this? It's going to be by Epping Forest or something. Going to be in North London. Hello, Gomelon.
Do you think you can really time travel from here?
Scientifically, I'd say it's impossible. But like you said, it's our only chance. If
Are we
this
actually in
doesn't get us anywhere, we're finished. We should try everything.
We haven't gone back in the past yet. Hello, Gomelon. Just to catch you up to speed, we've stolen some books from the library. We've got an old man blown up with... I mean, it's not really our fault, but the Druids blew up one of our friends and we didn't help them or look for their body. And now we're trying to go back in time.
What do you think? Why was it built like this?
I don't know. I'm an anthropologist, not an architect.
We will find a way of getting over that.
I hope so, Brent.
Anything
Melanie?
more to get out of Melanie?
It's about that conversation we had.
What is it, Brent? More questions? You're really curious.
Can you see what's over there?
Can you see what's over there? On the rocky island?
You mean the tower?
No, I mean the thing in front of the tower.
The
No
warning
idea.
sign.
Looks like scales or scaffolding.
What purpose could that serve?
If we stay here, we'll never know.
Alright. Let's try and get on the island then. You know what? I'm going to save. I think there's a small chance I'll die here. I think I could easily die. Let's read this sign. Yep. Caution, there's danger. Oh, okay. I have the two I have the 2 parts of that
Boards
sign.
of the danger sign.
Okay, that'll come in handy. Yeah, fine. Yeah, that'll come in handy. I need to warn anyone of something. Well, let's just cross the bridge, right? Like, we should start with the most obvious thing. Okay, the footsteps just totally change. Brent? Yeah, it's like a really old stone bridge. It shouldn't fall because some guy stands on it. Brent?
Melanie?
Brent?
It's about that conversation.
What is it, Brent?
Never mind. I thought it might be different because we're in a different place, but it's just the old conversation topics. Oh, am I supposed to believe that you can't walk over that for some reason? It really does look like you should be able to. Am I looking at it wrong? It looks like it looks like there's a path, but you won't go. where it's supposed to be geographically. Who fucking knows? I mean, where is there a place like that? I mean, we haven't gone... The furthest south we've gone is like Southampton, and the furthest north we've gone is Oxford. So it's, you know, somewhere in that catchment. Put down the planks, of course, of course. There's nowhere to click to put the planks down. Also, in fairness, it's not like a discrete gap. It's just like some wobbly, like, it's like wobbly stones. So it's not like putting a plank down would help. I guess that's what I'm being generous to the game. That's what I'd say. So maybe I can... Oh.
Arched bridges must be ancient. Arched bridges must be ancient.
Was there brickwork like this 1,000 years ago? I feel like not, right? I could look at the actual structure of the bridge. Yeah, never. Yeah, that's probably when they were doing this kind of thing.
There's a rather strange building over there.
Yeah.
There's a rather strange building over arched bridges. Arched bridges.
So, is there a chance that I go somewhere else to solve this? Oh, was there different subtitles to voice? Am I ticking that one off? Oh, this would be student flats. This would be student flats at 3 times the price for international students. Okay. Speech doesn't match subtitles. Congratulations, Grugra Smith. I'm not particularly attentive to that, but I think it happens very regularly. It's starting to look like I can't leave, so I think the game is like gated. Also makes me think we might be near the end. If it's like you can't go explore the rest of the game anymore. Yeah, there's not a lot here, and all I have that I've never used is the planks, right? So it's got to be the planks. I think we're like stuck in a one-room puzzle. So what could it possibly be? I'm going to use the planks on Melanie. Hello, Hondo. Have you gone left? I can't go left. There is no left. I've thoroughly attempted left.
I can't do that.
Oh. There's always like a red X on stuff if you can't use it. It also doesn't seem like this is an interactable thing. You want this?
No, not a chance.
What is this?
The verses are very strange.
Oh, the gate of the worlds, between the bridges, worthy lock, the wise man walketh to the clock. The way all through the 12th frame can only once no more be passed. Who does not find the hourglass falls in stone grave deep and vast, but who shrinks back the power on the flame and taketh paths with paths, will not have gods to blame and will sink well deeply down the past. Between the bridges worthy lock. Between the bridges. Aha. Between the bridges. Now that's gaming. This poem is garbage. The poem is really, really bad. Yeah, granted. What do I do now? What do I click? Where exactly am I clicking now? Halligan? Ah. You can't do anything until you put the other one down. Don't tell me I... Fuck off. Yeah, fine. Yeah, fine.
Good heavens, that was close.
Oh my God! Are you okay?
Yes, I'm all right.
You've got a nerve, Brent Halligan! How dare you upset me like that? You could have got killed!
It's all right, Melanie. I'm still alive.
Don't you ever do that again, do you hear me?
Hey, all right, all right.
And then he just does it again. Like there's nothing else I can do but do it again. I've just agreed not to continue doing this. Oh, this is so boring. Do you think this game became so mad because like they overworked on it and like over-designed it and changed too much and then forgot the reasons things were the way they were? Or do you think it's the opposite problem? The one that takes less time.
Melanie? I made it! I'm on the other side.
Great, Brent. What's it like over there?
Interesting. There's a rather strange tower with some sort of scales in front of it. No idea what it's used for. Come here and see for yourself.
I can't, Brent. You've got both boards on your side.
Oh, damn. That's true.
Brent, how much do you weigh?
What?
How much do you weigh? Your weight.
About 160 pounds. Why do you want to know?
I'm much lighter than you. The bridge won't collapse when I use it. I'm coming over now.
Just a decision
Melanie,
you can make.
Stop at once. The bridge will collapse.
She's going to die. She's going to die. But we go back in time, right? If there were no druids, she never would have fallen off that. Never mind. Melanie, keep going. I fully thought she'd die and that would be our like impetus to go back in time. I'm glad she's still in it though. I like Melanie more than Brent.
That looks like scales. But what are they used for?
Weigh in. Get in, Melanie. I'm going to compare your weight to a duck.
The door is completely flat. No, the door is completely flat. No handle, no lock, nothing. Really strange, this building.
Yeah, truly balmy. Anything to say?
Okay, here we are. What shall we do now?
I'd say we have to get into the tower.
Got any ideas?
Got any ideas?
No. What about you?
I wouldn't have to ask if I had.
Ask you something
Can I
personal.
ask you something personal?
That depends on just how personal it is, Brent.
Why did you phone? Are you married?
Are you married?
Oh, well,
Was that too private a question?
yes. No. Oh, I don't know.
You don't have to answer.
It's all right, Brent. I was married. I got married as soon as I was 18, you know. My father dragged one of his younger colleagues round to our house every weekend. A real high flyer with money, an expensive car and a golf club membership. He was called Peter.
What do you mean you were married? I hate Brent. Let's not divorce shame.
And you married him?
Yes, my father did everything he could to bring us together. I was young. I didn't have a clue what I wanted and what was important to me. In time, I just got used to Peter being around, and I thought that feeling must be love. So I married him. Christ, I was really just a stupid child.
Oh, and I've got no choice but to say, what do you mean you were married, even though it's just been explained in full?
What do you mean, you were married?
After our wedding, Peter soon changed. You know, at the beginning, he was sort of charming, but then he became different. Unpredictable. Hot-tempered, violent.
He hit you?
Yes. It started with a box
Fucking
round the
hell.
ears, and then it happened all the time.
You put up with that?
For some time, I did. I thought, well, that's what it's like to be married.
How long did that
Jesus.
go on for?
About 2 years. Then I divorced him when I found out that he'd been unfaithful to me with some girls from the golf club all the time.
Oh, God. Okay. So we've got, content warning, sorry, belated for domestic abuse. Okay, how will Brent deal with this? And did you start studying immediately after getting divorced? What did your father say to all this? And let's just be sympathetic. That must have been difficult for you.
That must have been a difficult time for you.
Thank you for saying it to me.
I was alone, broke, and I'd had enough of men.
I can imagine that. Have you ever heard from this Peter guy since then?
After the divorce, he behaved like a lunatic for months. He called all the time, or he appeared drunk in front of the house and screamed abuse in the middle of the night. He even waited for me in front of the museum and swore at me. I had to call the police.
Oh, God, what a psychopath. Do you know what he's doing now?
Yes, now and then I read about him in the papers. He's the director of the Anthropological Society now, one of the bigwigs. He seems to have achieved what he always wanted. And as far as I know, he's married again. But I'm not really that interested in his life. The whole thing's over for me now. I'm just glad to be left in peace.
Do we want to go into all of this? I don't know if I... No,
What did your father say to all this?
Of course, my father wasn't delighted with the divorce. He saw how I suffered all the time, but he didn't want to believe it. After all, the whole thing had been his idea. When I told him that I wanted to split up, his first concern was that it might harm his research contacts.
Well, what about your... like... A game that's not interested in characterizing anyone, suddenly, when you're about to go back in time, we're having a very thorough and, overly frank discussion of all of her personal traumas. When do we find out Halligan's personal traumas? Do you get on well with your father?
You get on well with your father?
After splitting up with Peter, we lost touch for a number of years. My father just couldn't understand why I wouldn't do what he wanted anymore. He couldn't understand how I could deprive him of his allegedly gorgeous son-in-law. He was disappointed in me, and I was disappointed in him. It was only when I got my degree and we became colleagues, so to speak, that our relationship improved again.
And what about your mother?
What about your mother?
I lost my mother a long time ago. She had cancer and died very early, when I was only 9.
Thank you for telling me that, Melanie.
And did you start studying immediately after getting divorced?
Yes, I started working and financed my studies myself.
Paul, open.
I wanted to be independent at last, from my father, my husband, from everything that had restricted me before. I studied like mad. I spent the nights in the library.
And you were successful.
I didn't have anything left apart from my career. So I thought, make the best of it. And it worked.
Okay, yeah, Red, I share your concern. I think the character is sort of underused, and now we find out she's had a really shit life, and all the men in her life have been absolute bastards to her. And then the idea that we take her back in time and she's immediately killed and eaten by druids, that would be really shitty.
Thank you for telling me that, Melanie.
I don't usually talk that much about myself, Brent. But meanwhile, you've become almost like a friend.
Almost a friend. Get in the bucket. Will you? Why are you touching your hair? Go in the bucket. Put this in the bucket.
That doesn't work.
Put this in the bucket.
Nothing's happening.
Go in the bucket. Oh, I've got my own bucket. Oh, no.
I can't do that.
Can you do anything? Is there any... What's interactable? Oh, I can leave this scene, so I can go over here. And that's it, really. I think that just serves to remind me of where I came from. She's interactable, but it's just this conversation.
Okay, here we are. What shall we do now?
I'd say we have to get into the tower.
Thanks.
We could continue our little private conversation, couldn't we?
You don't talk to women very often, do you, Brent?
No. Why, does it show?
Yes, it does. You're quite pushy and you don't even realise it.
Oh, I'm getting on your nerves. Sorry.
Hey, don't take it like that, Brent. Well, we'll be spending some time together anyway.
In the past.
But now we should do something about our other problems. All right?
Hello, Rickard.
All right.
Got any ideas?
Got any ideas?
No. What about you?
I wouldn't have to ask if I had.
Okay, I think that's Melanie's...
Okay, let's have a look around.
I think that's Melanie's dialogue absolutely exhausted.
The door is completely flat. No handle, no lock, nothing.
Oh, okay. How about this bit of wire, right? Oh, no lock.
I don't want that. That's futile as well.
I've got one board.
No, better not.
Well, I don't play enough adventure games from this era, or just old adventure games, really. I would have thought that, like, it would be standard to remove items from the inventory once they're never going to be used again. Clearly that's not the case, because we've got a ton. But if we assume that only recent items have a purpose, what we have is a board, like the things we've got as part of coming here.
The verses are very strange.
Is this and the board.
One of the boards of the sign. It reads, "Danger."
Do we have significant items? Well, I'd say these two. I don't know if we ever used this
is
frame.
The frame of the picture I took down.
I don't think we've ever
That's
used
the
this.
amulet of transformation. I'd really like to know why it's called that.
I think we've never used this. I'm not sure if we've used
Bit of
this.
wire from Sinclair's fence.
And then everything else I'm pretty confident has been used. Everything else has had a use. So I'd bring it down to the amulet, the wire. I'm not confident on the wire. We may have used the wire. The letter, the plank, the board of wood, and possibly this picture frame. Like, we took a picture out of it, but we still have it, so maybe it's useful. Amulet feels like you'd use it in the final scene, right? To transform Melanie into a dragon.
There's a wheel up there.
There's a wheel up there.
It won't work like that.
Can't use the wheel like that. So let's just combine what we have.
It won't work. No way. Looks like that won't work.
And let's read this.
The verses are very strange.
The whale through the 12th frame. We have a picture frame. Can only once no more be passed. Fine. Who does not find the hourglass falls in a stone grave deep and vast? Who shrinks back the power? I don't know. 12th. Are there like 12 bridges?
That doesn't work.
12th? Melanie, do you want this?
I should think up something else.
Melanie, do you want this?
That doesn't work.
Melanie, do you want
There's
this?
no point in that.
Melanie, do you want this?
I can't. I thought it wouldn't work like that.
You want this?
Of course. It can't work like that.
I just put the amulet in. The amulet of transformation, its one job is it goes in a bucket. I just thought it would do magic, but clearly not. It just goes in a bucket.
That's too dangerous.
What?
That's too dangerous. That's too dangerous. That's too dangerous.
What is going in this door?
That's too dangerous.
Too dangerous.
Okay, here we are. What shall we do now?
I'd say we have to get into the tower.
No, it's too dangerous, isn't it? Huh?
Of course. We can't get back anyway.
We can't get back? Why not?
The bridge has collapsed. And it collapsed because of your little...
Halligan?
Oh. You're right, Brent. We can't get back. We're stuck here.
So, I'm confused. We have to get in. I've opened the door, but it's too dangerous. Can we take this back out? Yeah. So what's all this in aid of? Can we put anything else in here that might be heavy?
There's no point in that.
Well, why? I've got an entire bit
There's
of...
no point in that.
What, nothing else weighs as much as this medallion? Frosty's got it. Breaks the door with the picture frame and crawl through. An idea, isn't it? I know this is the
It won't
wire.
work like that. I thought it would. I don't believe. I can't see any connection there.
I probably brace the door with this, right? The plank. There we go. Look at that.
That's too dangerous.
No. Oh no, I take the amulet back because the amulet's used in the final scene. Bomb. That's gaming. That's gaming. Thank you, Frosty. Have a more point. Oh, Curse of the Golden Idol. Hello? Is that not anything?
The arrow slits are exactly in the direction of the bridges. It was possible to defend this building perfectly.
Oh, that's a hole to outside. Sorry, I thought it was a little totem that was on the wall.
Another tub, empty again.
Another tub. Well, tub see, tub do.
No way.
Oh, okay. Last time it came to you really naturally, not this time.
Elaborate floor ornaments. Weren't there similar symbols in Sinclair's house? Elaborate floor ornaments. Weren't there similar elaborate floor ornaments? I thought it wouldn't work like that. Of course, it can't work like that.
I'm saving. Druids 24. Okay.
Weren't there similar elaborate... Another tub, empty again.
Now we need to read
this.
this.
Are very strange.
The wise man walketh to the clock. So we've walked to the clock, that's done. The way all through the 12th frame can only once no more be passed. The way all through the 12th frame. I don't see anything that equals 12. Like this isn't divided into 12 bits. Who does not find the hourglass falls in stone, grave deep and vast? I don't know. Tub.
No, better not.
I don't know how to look. Hang on, let's talk to Melanie. Oh, that's the end. We can't talk to her anymore. Imagine we'd come in here before we heard about the divorce. We'd never really have gotten to know her. Nail?
No, I would only scratch everything. No, I would only scratch everything.
Apparently this next bit makes absolutely no sense, but there's so little to interact with. There's a rope?
I just don't get why the tub was screwed to the metal bar.
Okay. Metal bar. Amulet.
Nothing's happening. That won't get me any further.
Use metal bar? No, it doesn't even try it. Use it with this piece of paper? Just use it with everything?
Happening.
Use it with this?
That won't get me any further.
Use it with this?
Doesn't fit.
I'm
surprised me anyway.
I'm starting to think all the old items have no use.
Looks like that won't work. No, I would only scratch everything.
Like, just nothing ever gets used again.
Not a good idea. That's futile as well.
Gloves. Did I ever use gloves? Yeah, I did. I remember that.
That won't feel different with gloves either.
I promise you it will feel different with gloves. Okay, so Spiffing has looked up the answer and says it makes absolutely no sense. But even if I'm not thinking in terms of logic, there's so few things to interact with. There's the tub, there's the pole, and there's the floor ornaments. I can't tell one from another. I think they're all identical, although it is very dark. No, they're not. Are they identical? I don't know. I can't see them well enough. What are we trying to do? I don't know. No, Mighty, I think you're a troll. I don't think you're a troll. I think you're just enjoying yourself. But I don't think you're giving me stuff that will help me.
I'd rather think about it again.
Go in the tub.
Another tub, empty
Another
again.
tub.
I just don't get why the tub was screwed to the metal bar. I'd rather think about... Looks like that won't. I should think about it again.
Oh, this is
That doesn't
interactable.
work. The arrow slits are exactly in the direction of the bridges. That won't... No way. That doesn't work.
That's interactable.
That
This
would be
hole.
stupid.
What can I possibly put through the
Doesn't
hole?
fit.
A frame.
Would've
It did.
surprised me anyway.
It mentioned 12th frame.
Of course. It can't work like that.
A nail?
No, I would only scratch everything.
Oh, I don't know, mate. Gloves? A bottle?
That's futile as well.
Gloves?
That won't feel different with gloves either.
Some shaker,
That
some
won't
black
get me
pepper.
any further.
A fishing rod with a bucket on the
It
end.
would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
Chuck your case file through here.
That won't help either.
Chuck this carrier bag through here.
That is no important evidence, I'm sure about that.
Just chuck these scissors, these broken
I
scissors.
can't do that.
Paul.
Can the floor move? I don't know. If it can, I don't know how to move it. Is there anything that I've... I'm going to click on all of these, just in case there's something I've missed. Use the medallion on all of them.
Nothing's happening. Not a good idea.
On all of them.
I don't want that. Of course, it can't work like that. Think first, Brent.
I am thinking. No, I've got no idea. Once this 2-minute poll completes, I'll ask if we're ready for a hint. Shall we just... No. Once this poll completes, even though we all know we don't trust Mighty's just an artist. And so what they're telling us isn't going to be like an instruction. Artists don't give you recipes for making croque monsieur. They just they tell you things that you can reflect on the experience of life. Yeah, mega random pop in a 1. You've just created the sentence pop in a 1. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Welcome, Moore. Have yourself a more point. I hope you enjoy it. Should we see who's winning on more points? More point leaderboard. Disconnected, Dan. Wow, disconnected, Dan. You're tearing through it. Congratulations. Clee. Clee. Can everyone put exclamation mark Clee in the chat? For Clee. Okay, Melanie's just in here, and it's very clear she's just not part of this.
Weren't there similar symbols in Sinclair's house?
I don't remember them. They were weeks ago, from my perspective. Clee in the chat? Yes. Trust Mighty Fighty Shush, but it's fine. Sorry, I meant to write Clee. Okay, poll just for 1. Should we get a little hint from Spiffing? 1, no, we can do this. Yes, hint, yes, please. Have I done this wrong? Okay, it's now started.
Open.
Only 1 minute. If we want to persist without a hint, 1 in the chat. If we want to get a little hint, put 2 in. I do know that a lot of the time this is impossible without some help, so you know how it will be. Oh, congratulations, Funky Mr. Chicken. You've created the sentence pop in a 1. Hello, Chris Delamere. We are playing our favourite game, 2001's Mystery of the Druids. Arguably one of the... Not the worst adventure games ever made, but it is funnily bad.
You should try to gain possession of that amulet.
I'm being told that this puzzle is just one of those that they used to make in games like this where you literally cannot solve it, and that's that. And that's the end of that.
That won't get me any further. I thought it wouldn't work like that. I should think about it again.
Remove the plank. Oh, fucking hell, yes, let's get stuck.
If I do that, the door will close. And how are we going to get out of here again?
We won't. But why is it here? Amulet. Amulet on the plank. Okay. Spiffing, you're up. I'll spotlight you. What's the hint? Go back outside. Okay. Did I save? Yeah, I've saved.
If I do...
Music. Cracking. Alright. Druids 25. I said it was small. So there's something very small outside. There's the wheel.
Seems to be part of some sort of bigger mechanism.
Oh, hello.
This is empty.
Hello. The hint is small. Okay. This is something though.
I thought it wouldn't work like that.
Hello. Sorry, let me get rid of this moose. We're unscrewing the Okay. Great. So what we have now is
A hook. It's got a hole for a screw. A screw.
Uh-huh.
Hooks. The tub could be unhooked.
This music's fun.
Hooks. The tub could be unhooked.
Unhook it then. Right?
No, better not. That's I don't want that. It'll certainly not fit in there. It'll certainly not fit in there. Not a good idea.
Okay, so but did I just see a white box? Nope, never mind. Okay, and then we bring the hook in. Do you have rope?
No, I need some information about that. From the database. May I just...
Oh. Did one of you redeem it? He didn't just... Oh, Cressum did. Okay. Really throws you when you're playing the
My own
game.
brand. Would you like to have a taste?
Very good.
I've got to tell the others about this right away.
We're getting some good choices. Okay, so
I don't want that.
If you're caught with this,
Sorry,
it's
Pink.
your problem,
Damn,
not
where's
mine.
the fire department?
It'll certainly not fit in there. It'll certainly not fit in there.
feels like I need a chain as well, right? This is a hook that connects to a chain. So what's the
I
use?
really can't tell you how he gained possession of the amulet. However, he is the only clue that I can possibly give you as to the whereabouts of the amulet.
These are heavy chains. They can probably hold... These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights.
Hey, now here's a guy with no worries.
Is there a chance I could, like, get the bucket?
It'll certainly not fit in there. It won't work like that. Hooks. The tub could be unhooked.
Hooks.
These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights.
These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights. And, the hooks. The tub can be unhooked. That would make you think you could get the tub, you know? And then you'd have the tub. And then I don't know why that's useful, but we'd have a tub. Baffling.
That doesn't work.
What happens if you amulet now? I can't. Look at it not working.
That doesn't work.
Doesn't do anything.
These are heavy chains. They can probably hold heavy weights.
Nobody can help me.
Oh, maybe there's a wheel here. I wish I could just put the amulet back in. No, not possible now.
There's
the
a
wheel?
wheel up there.
There's a wheel up there. But the wheel's not until...
Sean, I'm not upside down. Thank you so much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing the community grow from strength to strength.
Seems to be part of some sort of bigger mechanism. Really strange, this building.
Welcome, Cressop. Great to see some new faces in the chat. Who's that? That's Harry Hardy.
Really strange, this building.
You don't know Harry Hardy.
It won't... there's no point in that.
What on earth am I supposed to do here?
No,
I feel like...
no. This water is clean, and the fish are first class. Carmore used to be famous for its fishing industry, you know.
There's a wheel up there.
Let's get stuck in here. Let's get stuck in. Now that we've got that, we don't need to go out.
Hey, look at that. This building is really something. An hourglass.
Fish.
All right. I don't know. I guess I use the new items, right? A hook, a screw. I've only got 2 new things. I use them on each other.
It would have surprised me if it had... A screw. No, I thought a screw. That one. That's the amulet of transformation. That's futile. I should think first, Brent.
Put your hand in the box. What, you want me to gom Jabbar myself? Gonna get gommed. It's Friday night. I've got absolutely gommed last night. Oh yeah. Yeah, everyone's calling me the Listen Al Gaib. Can you unscrew the hourglass? Oh, I can look at it from a bunch of different angles. So now just there's a dimensionality to the puzzle that just literally wasn't there a second ago. So I can look at it from all these different angles. I guess I do want to unscrew it. Let's read this.
It won't. The verses are very strange.
Who does not find the hourglass falls in stone grave deep and vast? Well, I found it, so. Who shrinks back from the power of the flame and talketh paths with paths. I think that's the next puzzle. All this puzzle is telling you is to find the hourglass, which is useless. Not something you know how to do and then you've found it. Through doing irrelevant other stuff. Maybe just one of the angles is more correct, is my guess. You can't interact with the hourglass in any other way. Suddenly changing what you can look at and how you can interact with it is one of the greatest crimes in adventure games I can do. Yeah, it's doing my head in that I've already been in this room and now I can walk around it, whereas previously I couldn't. So I wouldn't even think to try and do that. Is there like a way that I could just look into the hole? Like from here? No, you can never just look in the hole. That's one of the greatest crimes a game designer can do. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Do you need a tool to unscrew the bucket screw? I wasn't able to see it because Moose. Whatever I have, that's what I've got now, because I've kicked the thing. So I'm just stuck in this room. Probably, yeah. The door's not even interactable. They're not even making a pretense that you could get out. Although, what's this? Oh, it's just me spinning. I'm just spinning. Previously, they let you look out the little gaps in the window. That was like a thing you could click on. Don't tell me that's suddenly just not important because we've moved on. Yeah, that's not interactable. Suddenly that's just not important. And also, the bits on the floor's not important either. All of that was just red herrings. The holes in the little slits for shooting arrows through. And these designs on the floor. None of that's important. We're just in here with the hourglass. Did you unscrew the bucket screws barehanded? Yeah, I mean, there's no animation of my hand doing anything. It just comes out on its own in an animation, and I guess you're free to interpret that however you like. Well, every time I come here, there's 2 things that are interactable. There's the aperture on the thing, and if I look from the right angle, I can also see the screw. But I think the fact that the screw is only sometimes there, that screw is interactable. But God knows what I do with it. So the items that I have, I'm using it on both, nothing's happening. This one, using it on both, nothing's happening. The amulet, using it on both, nothing's happening. I could do it with other stuff, but I get the sense that anything from before right now is not ever relevant ever again. So I sort of resent the amount of times I spent clicking this bucket on stuff when it will never be used. Try everything. Fine. I will go through literally everything. There's it with the bit of wire. There's it with the key. There's it with the picture frame. There's it with the nail. There's it with the broken... Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Honestly. Just get fucked with that. Absolutely get wrecked.
Hey, now here's a guy with no worries.
Shut up. Oh boy. So I don't understand what
I've got something here I'd like you to have a look at.
Yeah, right. I'm not about to shoot that.
And believe me, I can be very unpleasant to deal with.
Have we got any bingo to click off? Sean is mad at the game. Yep. I think we could tick that off. Congratulations, Catbox.
Not like 'em. I ate 'em.
A pleasing and easy puzzle to solve. No, that has not happened. I think we're good. I don't think we're going to get a bingo. No, there's some things on there that's probably going to be pretty rough to rely on. So, where are we headed? Oh, hello. That wasn't to that scale before, was it? I had no sense of scale here. That was huge. You gonna hold hands? I should have saved.
Oh my god, Brent!
The time vortex. Stopping screaming for a bit as you slow down and then just starting as you speed up again. Oh, we're back. But what year is it?
We haven't moved even a single inch from where we started out, have we?
Maybe in space, Halligan.
If you ask me, the bridges are still whole. We've landed in a time when this whole place was still completely intact. We've traveled back in time.
Do you really think so?
Uh-oh, here comes company.
Uh-oh.
They look like soldiers.
Don't panic. Let's find out what they want.
This game rules.
He's in
Can I
Kenya
just say this
studying
game rules?
initiation rituals.
This game rules. 1993.
I must have fainted. Where are we now? Brent? Brent, are you there? Nothing. Damn, where am I? Looks like a kitchen.
The kitchen music. All right, let's get on with it. I can look at myself. Oh no, I'm looking behind me. Bowl. Great. Bowl added to inventory. I have one item. Bowl. That's all that's here, I think. Pick up hot pot.
A large cauldron. There's some liquid in it.
Oh, bowl in liquid. Oh, I've just picked up...
Dried leaves. I don't know which plant they come from.
I'm picking up dried leaves of every kind of plant. For some reason. Okay. I have 6 different kinds of dried leaves. Maybe my job here is just to make soup. Great. And now let's put some dried leaves on the soup. Just put that bowl of soup in my pocket.
It won't work like that, I don't think. No, not a chance. I don't think those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come from a herbaceous plant. No, not a chance.
Oh, of course, she's a... Am I right in thinking she's a botanical anthropologist or something like that? Like, plants are her specialism? Okay, what makes more, a bowl of soup?
This is no good. This is no good. This is no good. The second scale's missing.
This bowl would have been a good second scale, but I filled it full of soup. Just eat this, I think. Eat the soup.
Poll open.
Put the soup back. I never should have put it in
Better
there.
think about it again.
Well, alright. I filled the bowl full of soup. What can I do? Oh, hello.
What have we here then? Look, John. The Danish hall's woken up.
Who are you?
Who are you?
We are King Ethelred's soldiers.
Soldiers?
We protect his kingdom from scum like you.
What have you done to Brent?
Do you hear that, John? She wants to know what you did to the lad that was with her. Oh, this is worried about him. You must like him a lot. Hey, John, what did you do to the poor man?
I just chopped off his ears. He still don't look bad, though.
Oh, yes.
You monsters!
Now. John's in a good mood today. He always jokes around when he's in a mood like that. Your friend's unarmed. For the moment, anyway.
What are you going to do to him?
Unless he tells us what day your king's planning to start his invasion, he won't be feeling too good.
Too good.
And he'll lose a few more body parts than just his ears. Depend on it.
Our king? Did no one tell her we're going into the pass?
Our king?
Yes, your king. The arch enemy of the English kingdom.
What invasion, damn it? I know nothing of an invasion, and neither does Brent.
You know very well what I'm talking about. The next
Why this
Danish
music?
invasion. But I promise you this. This time, King Ethelred will be ready.
That's a little joke.
You the moment you set foot on English soil.
Because King Ethelred was known as King Ethelred the Unready, so it's just a little joke for the history kids.
Listen to me. I am Dr. Melanie Turner from... Oh, that would probably be too complicated for you, I suppose.
Complicated? What kind of a word do you call that then? Stop talking Danish to me, girl.
What? How can we understand that they're mostly understanding each other, but then words like complicated? Because, like, what? Complicated came over with, like, the Norman invasion, right? Complicated is like a Romance language word. It comes from French. So, I don't know. Let's not think about that. You'll get a headache.
I'm English.
Of course. And that's why you're speaking Danish to me, is it?
Danish? Whatever gave you that idea?
Save your breath, woman! This isn't the first time we found Danish spies around here. And that ridiculous, childish disguise of yours isn't gonna help you either.
Yes, I suppose I must look strange to you, but I can explain.
There's no need for that. We know all about you. Your king's preparing for another invasion, and you're the spies of his vanguard. But I'm sure your strange friend will soon tell us what we need to know. Until then, you'll stay in here to keep us a little company.
Ah, company. And what exactly do you call company?
You'll soon find out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
If you dare touch me, I swear I'll scratch your eyes out.
And I swear that unless your friend tells us the truth about what you two are doing here, you will die, both of you.
We're looking for druids.
We're looking for a druid order.
Druids? That proves it. You're conspiring with British heathens against our king. But you may depend upon it that King Ethelred's revenge will be terrible.
But you must let us go. You've no idea how important this is.
Important? For your war, I suppose? Do you take me for a fool? Forget it, hussy. You two are staying right here with us. Now stop your grumbling. Get in the kitchen, Danish woman. Tidy up and get us something to drink.
Oh, just leave me alone, you bastards.
Poll closed.
The winner.
I love Mystery of the Druids.
Hey! Stop! You've no business going down there. Do you hear?
Okay. Can we pick up some
These
of this?
lads seem to be pretty violent.
Is it worth talking to the other lad?
What are you staring at me for? Never seen a woman before?
What she mean, Thomas?
She means you're a fool, John.
Yeah, take that, John. I'll save, because I think these guys could kill me. What am I on? Druids 26. And then what can I interact with? Any more dialogue from this guy?
You here? Get in the kitchen.
Why is there blood on the floor? Because they're violent guys. There's some... What are they? Saxons? Oh, and I should be making him some soup or something, right? Do you want this soup, then?
John! Celebrations are due! Our pay has arrived! 10 pieces of silver for each of us. 10 nice, polished pieces of silver at 1 ounce each. You again. What do you want now? I told you to hurry up and serve us.
Yeah, what can I get you?
What can I get you?
In God's name, stop asking stupid questions. Bring us some wine and meat and hurry!
Yes, very well. Pain in the neck.
And hold your tongue, woman!
Okay, so maybe I poison these guys, right? Maybe I poison them. So I've got these herbs.
The water in the bowl is absolutely clear.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give them a bowl of water with just herbs in it.
Futile as well. This weed feels strange. Almost. This herb smells of cinnamon.
Okay, so that's probably cinnamon.
Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come from a herbaceous plant. That smells of aniseed. This weed feels strange. Almost like a sponge. A weed. Or maybe a herb. It smells of menthol. Dried leaves. I don't know which plant they come from.
All of them seem pretty benign, and there's just mystery leaves.
That won't. I would have been surprised if it had worked like that.
I would have been surprised if the thing I did anything. There's some garlic. What's this? Oh, a book.
The Medieval Book of Recipes. Let's see what it says.
Yes, the Medieval Book of Recipes. Yeah, how to make poison. How to make a good drink. That looks good. Tack 3 measures of wine and add honey and 2 ounces of green herb. Make a fire under the pot, and when the mixture cooketh... Alright, hang on. Is that what they want? A good drink? To make a good drink, we want... I don't have any honey. Green herbs. Make a fire under the pot. When the mixture cooketh, add 3 ounces of sugar and stir for an hour. That doesn't sound like I'm going to do that. How to make a strang slaping drink. To make a strang slaping drink, 2 ounces of the crimson and 1 ounce of the golden. And 2 ounces of the hot drink maketh
Quite right,
thee
Mr.
sleep
Halligan.
good.
I shouldn't bore you with
Jesus.
such details.
Hang on, let's try this again. Okay, hang on. 2 ounce crimson, 1 golden, 2 of the green fram, 1 ounce, 1 ounce.
I've
Huh?
got something for you. Apple schnapps from Detective Halligan's home distillery.
Oh, that's in the way, isn't it? 2 ounces of the green fram, 1 ounce and 1 ounce. Okay. Do I have crimson anything?
This herb smells of
It
cinnamon.
seems there was a small group
This
of
weed
British
feels
Druids who
strange.
fled to France
Almost like
when the
a
ritual
sponge.
failed.
That smells of aniseed. Those leaves are sort of fleshy.
Nothing looks
Maybe they
crimson.
come from a herbaceous plant.
2 ounce crimson. I don't think I have a crimson anything.
And now I need a database inquiry.
And now I need a database inquiry. Oh, hang on. Oh no, fuck off. I've got to work out ounces using scales. And we work out ounces.
I'd need a weight to use these scales. Too heavy for me to shift on my own. I'd need a weight to use these scales.
Well, everything weighs something, right? Am I right in thinking that? Are you allowed to say that these days? That everything has a weight? Apart from, yeah, I suppose thoughts don't have a weight. The human soul doesn't have a weight. A memory of a giraffe doesn't have a weight. All right. Not everything has a weight. Spoon? This?
These are just some old books.
Oh, they're just some old books. Who gives a shit?
These jugs smell good. There must be...
But people thought that in the 90s, right? That's based on like... Well, I don't know where it came from. The idea of people measuring bodies before and after death?
Storage barrels. Storage barrels. They're empty.
Storage barrels.
I'd say this is water. No, better not.
So I've got to somehow measure out an ounce of these leaves. I haven't got the first clue how to do it.
There are a lot of cast iron pans hanging on that wall.
Maybe just pop in here and look for... They said they're coins, of course, so we need to steal their coins. Brilliant. Very good work.
Weapon? I can't take one of these. They'd kill me on the spot.
I shouldn't take weapons that are right next to them.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
Can you give me a coin,
Now,
please?
what is it? Where are drinks? Damn it!
I couldn't find any wine or meat in the kitchen.
What? John, you numbskull! I thought I told you to go to the market and buy some provisions.
Why me, blast it? Let her go, the lazy so-and-so.
Do you want her to escape? What a fool you are!
Don't call me a fool.
Then don't be a fool! Then I won't call you one!
I said, don't call me a fool.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
What do you want me to get you?
I don't care. Damn it! Think of something. Bring us something to drink. Bring us tea. We'll go and buy some provisions when we've finished interrogating your friend.
When'll that be? I'm hungry.
John, just shut up, will ya?
Yeah, we've gone to the 11th century and now we're having trouble. John, to give credit to the designers, this is a completely different puzzle. We're not poisoning someone so that we can steal their money. We're trying to steal their money so that we can poison them. The difficulty is I don't know where the money is.
I could offer you something other than tea.
Oh? What's that?
Yeah, I like when people say I'm angry, because when I'm living my life in the world as a human being, people are always expressing their anger by saying I'm angry.
A love potion by my own recipe.
Oh? Well, that doesn't sound too bad. Perhaps
Too
you're not
bad.
so much of a cow as I thought you were.
Perhaps. To be honest, I've always had a soft spot for men who know what they want.
Hey, I like that. Why don't you just come a little closer?
All right.
What'd you make of that, John? The girl's quite tame, really.
What wonderful equipment you have, soldier.
Yes, isn't it just? And it's all been christened with the blood of my enemy.
I was going to say, Josie, this is good stuff.
If you like. And then bring me that potion you were talking about.
You'll have to be patient. I must brew it first.
But in order to brew it...
Well, my little dove, how's my potion getting on?
It's nearly ready. I'll bring it along in a minute.
In order to brew the potion, I
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
need a coin, don't I, to measure out? I need exactly 1 ounce.
Well, my little dove, how's my potion getting on?
It's nearly ready. I'll bring it along in a minute.
How's my potion getting on? Oh, hello. Oh, there's so much more game. Lovely.
I've always found pictures of wars revolting.
Aren't you a historian?
I've always found
Um,
a spittoon.
lovely.
I've always found pictures of wars revolting.
There's a dragon in this one. They're not at war, are they? You fight a dragon, that's not a war.
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
It's just murder.
I might have guessed. The door's locked.
How do I get one of these coins?
Looks like there's been a feast here recently.
You went left. Oh no, is that one for the bingo card? I did forget to check going left. Doesn't think to go left. Yeah, alright, we're close to a bingo. I can't believe you got that one. Congratulations, Josie Russell. Have I ever only right-clicked and forget to left-click? You know, I did when I was trying to do things with the bucket.
It's a doctor's desk. I wonder if there's anything useful.
Hello, Catbox. I will admit that I did forget to do this earlier on. Congratulations, Mike Fighty. I think we're going to reload the bingo card. So we'll do bingo druids. Double mouse, sure. Brent pretending to be brainwashed. Popping over to France real quick for no reason. Bureaucracy, inaudible speech. Abrupt cut to new location. Hello, Mr. Doyle. RD. Moon logic. I'm not sure if this card applies to things from before the card. I think this is a new card, new beginning. Bow tie that is a man's trousers. Rude pizza. We overestimated the power of the druids. A pleasing and easy to solve puzzle. Being a braggart. Something feels different. Pixel hunting. Sumptuous CGI animation for extremely mundane action. Power of the druids correctly estimated. Something or someone gets skeletonized. Still no druids. Floating man. Glitched Halligan. Interfering with evidence and dangerous behavior. Yeah, fair enough. Catbox, are we expecting a late night with Catbox tonight?
The door's bolted. Not a chance.
I might have guessed. The door's locked.
Nice. Well, in that case, where's the money they mentioned? I have no idea, but I think this is about to be a new, complicated, multi-step puzzle.
Precisely,
So,
my friend. You learn quickly.
I've not met this character. Don't know who they are. Don't recognise that voice. But I think this is normally Catbox late show time, and I'm happy to call it there and close up shop in anticipation of another banger of a late show.
Murder? On Sinclair's estate?
I think we're getting somewhere, you know. I think we're making some pretty decent progress. Yeah, I'm getting there. I definitely got somewhere. And thank you to everyone who has tuned in. News about More Vision should be appearing in the next couple of weeks, I would say. And I think that's about it, really. You don't know about More Vision? Oh, mate, you'd love it. It's it's got so many funny jokes. It's very silly. Oh, it'll be just your kind of thing, honestly. Let me save up here. Druids 27. Not Terry Wogan. Oh, you'd love it. Honestly, you'd just love it. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Should we do a roll call? Should we do a roll call to see everyone out? I would like to thank viewers, specifically 84_ Natalie, the Egg Rebel, the Nice Pilled Rat, ASMR, Miyu, IYCD, what does that stand for? Imperial Halloumi. Please forgive me, Oracle of Truth, the Strong Noodle, Stacy JT. Thank you, of course, to our sponsor, Dr. Pleb, Chaos Bringer of Humiliation and Mockery, Martine F, the Standardized Bolt, Mr. Trousers, the Bad Ice Cream JC32, in real life, the Stripey Internet 8, the Venomous Undefined, Chris Shrenet, the Communist Motorway Service Station, Dragon Garland, the Banging Regurgitato Fishface 60, the Nautical Shotgun Mall 3000, where everybody trusts Mighty Fighty Shushbugs, the Despondent Tires Rockin' _, the allegedly gorgeous son-in-law Albrot, the Pubic Whisperer B&M Bandit, my favourite viewer Gomelon, the Fiery Floss JC32 IRL, Fish King, King of Fish, Reception Music. What's happening here? What's happening here? The Fresh Goose, Vince Caramel, 22 times Dickhead, Bread Santa. What's happening here? We're going over. So if something's wrong, the Brazen Gun 8 Row. I recommend you go to twitch.tv/Albrot. Unfortunately, who is banned. And that, I don't know, something's gone wrong. Oh well. Oh well. Can you really say that you're surprised? Can you really say that you're surprised that something I made broke? I'm sorry. I didn't want it to break. I want it to work. Do it again? Sure. Sure. Welcome to all viewers, the Squishy Chip Lemon Poodle, the Soggy Conquest Definitely Rickard, the Gnarly Greg's Failerime System, the Brazen Crow Hondo Z, the Useful Mudtree Maggie FBK. Everybody trusts Mighty Fighty Shushbugs. She definitely will die one day. It's Mortal Beryl. No one has seen or heard from Cat Boxman. Yeah, they haven't gone live. The Fantastic Coronation Street, Stephen. Please forgive me, Oracle of Truth, the Brazen Butt, Dominic Cummings. And introducing Funky Mr. Chicken, the Communist Lemon More 3100, the Live Laugh Lovely Spike, Artafki. Catch her! She's getting away. It's Cressup, the 22 times Dickhead, Bread Santa. Catch her! Why is this the Wooden Grandma, Zero Sophia, the Glistening Bullet, A-OK, the Sweaty Fully Tree Mugged John Cullen, the Perfumed Crow, JC32, just another guy, it's Martine F. The Wooden Gunpowder Failerime System, my favourite viewer Gomelon. The Eggy Tram, Vince Cat, the Eggy Car Park, ASMR Miu, the Flimsy Metronome, Maggie FBK, the Nicey's Ginger, Nut Biscuit, Lemon. No one has seen or heard. And introducing Funky Mr. the Thoughtful Peel. The Tree Mugged Gunpowder Hondo Z. We had more. Is it Red's already? The Gnarly Rubber, the Standardized Shotgun 8 Row, the Smelly Backpack Stephen 21 Nautic. We had Arid Tracks. They're not even bots. They're just something's up. Something's truly wrong. What's up here? Users array.
The movable beads. What movable beads?
What movable beads? One more time. Hang on. Look. Hang on. Look. Listen.
Egg.
Look and listen. Look.
Egg.
And then listen.
If I don't get my work pieces finished by tomorrow, I'll be punished badly.
Look and then listen.
Egg.
Look, and then listen.
Just say it's a place it takes a long time to get to.
Confusingly, it does delete that variable.
Egg.
Oh, I know. I'll try something else. Let me try something else. The smexy pterodactyl lemon poodle. The rascally counter definitely Rickard. The nightmare strength failure I'm system. The venomous noodle Hondo Z. The confounded conquest Maggie FBK. Everyone trusts mighty fighty shushbugs. She will definitely die one day. It's mortal. No one has seen or heard. Yeah, it's Catbox Live. Yeah, I'm really feeling. Sean Morley, do not deserve forgiveness. Oracle of Truth. The sheepy strength, Dominic Cummings, and introducing Funky Mr. Chicken, the venomous microprocessor, the groovy bum R. Tafke. Oh no, she got away! It's Cressup, 22 times dickhead, Bread Santa. Oh no, oh fuck, she's back. The Horse Floss Zero Sophia, the Red Cannon, A-OK, the Blue Kitten John Cullen, the Glistening Back End, JC32, Sean's personal chauffeur, Martine, the loose pencil sharpener, my favourite viewer, Gomelon, the red child monster, Vince Caramel, the despondent Spike, ASMR Miu, we've had Mag, haven't we? The defined micro, the nice pilled shotgun lemon poodle. No one has seen. Well, no, Catbox is around now. Catbox is live. Yeah, it's repeating. Maggie, at the risk of sounding grumpy, I know. At the risk of sounding like Albrot, I figured that out. Thank you for your help. Oh man. Wow, rude. Are you still here? I thought I banned you. Yeah, no mega good, please. The sour butt, definitely Rickard. The tree mug just isn't gonna stop. The despondent egg, watashi wa kono sekayo. Everyone trusts mighty fighty shushbugs with special guest Mortal Barrel. Fish King, King of Fish, reception music. The standardized frog, red tixies, the nautical, tree mugged Adler, the sorry Chris Shreddit, I've outed you. The jommalized bonko tree, the globulated horse, it's good Pete. Might stream.
That's a.
This game rules.
He's in
Can I
Kenya
just say this
studying
game rules?
initiation rituals.
This game rules. 1993.
I must have fainted. Where are we now? Brent? Brent, are you there? Nothing. Damn, where am I? Looks like a kitchen.
The kitchen music.